What's up guys, it's Nolan here with Oakos Automotive, back with another all-new BRZ video, or in this case, GR86 video. Today we're taking a look at another TOMEI Catback. This time it's their Extreme TI Type D. The Type D is for dual exit. We did the single exit on our car, so we're switching it up a little bit with the dual here. We're gonna show you what it looks like, what it's like to install it, and then once it's all done, we'll get you some sound clips too. So first we're gonna show you everything that comes in the box, then we'll get the car up on the lift and start installing this thing. All right, so we got everything out of the nice bubble wrap packaging. Every piece comes individually wrapped in this nice thick bubble wrap, so nothing's really gonna show up damaged in shipping, which is always a big concern with these Catback systems, so nice to have that here. But everything's kind of laid out so you can see it. Nice titanium welds, of course, from TOMEI, always good quality from them. We have the hangers here. Again, that's the dual muffler, so it's 2 different hangers opposed to 1. You also get your included silencer or suppressors, I like to call them, that can go into the tip to make the exhaust a little quieter. We don't really run those around here, but some people like them, so there you go. You also get a nice assortment of hardware, this being a mostly slip joint exhaust. You get your springs and the associated clamps, as well as a gasket where it attaches to the factory overpipe. With all that out of the way, we'll get the car lifted up, get the stock exhaust off, and we'll get this thing going. Heavy, man. All right, so with the stock exhaust completely removed, just got a few notes about where we connect to the, I guess you could call this the mid-pipe or the front pipe. We're gonna be taking off the donut gasket in place of the provided 2-bolt gasket. We're also not reinstalling the spring bolts, so you can just put that in a little Ziploc bag, save it for later. We won't need it for this install. All right, so the TOMEI mid-pipe section comes in 2 pieces here with the slip joint in the middle. Since there's no hanger on this part of it with the resonator, I found it's easiest to basically slip it together to make it one piece and then put it on the car. Lucky for us, TOMEI gives us a little mark, it says up. So make sure you put that end up. Basically take this, take the clamp, pre-install it, slide these guys together. So now you've got one piece there. Then take your gasket, get that ready to go, and we'll take the whole thing. Okay, so with your hanger kind of slid in just enough to hold it there, the whole thing kind of chills, gives you a chance to get your bolts in here. With our mid-pipe section here loosely installed, now we can move on to the rear mufflers. We're gonna start with the kind of band / hanger assemblies. Just pull this rubber piece off here. And then we have to install the, I don't know what you call it, rubber strip, I guess. Basically, that's just gonna go around here. Something like that. This guy onto there. I inserted, I'm so inserted right now. should end up with something like that. Probably have to make some adjustments once it actually gets up there, but we're gonna see how that works. All right, last major component here. We have the tips, of course. Uses a clamp just like the rest of it. Slide your clamp on first. This looks like this side. Goes on just like that. Okay, so that's the whole system put on the car. Of course, everything is loosely installed, so we have some room for adjustment. Of course, it's pretty crooked as it sits right now. Since we left it loose, we can play around with the fitment and get it tucked up to the bumper as tight as possible. So we're gonna mess around with that a little bit and then finish it up. Okay, we made all of our adjustments, got it pretty much where I'm happy with everything lining up with the bumper here and just the way it all went together. Got everything snugged up, so now we're just on to my least favorite part, and that is the springs. So pretty much gotta hook these on here, grab them with some pliers or a hook or something, and get them on that other hook. It's not really fun, but it's a necessary process, so let's get it done. Yeah, so sometimes you'll find with some of these springs where they're installed, they'll actually be contacting part of the exhaust. That's gonna cause them to rattle. So it's not the case with this bottom one. It's actually on the top. When installed, it's just contacting there just the slightest bit. So a little trick to stop those from rattling is just before you install the spring, just put a little heat shrink tube where it's contacting. You can heat those up yourself or let the exhaust heat them up and shrink them for you. But that'll stop those the rattles from happening. Okay, so that's our install all done. We spent a bunch of time getting everything lined up so it looks pretty flush and even across both sides. So with that out of the way, we're gonna get the car started up, take it outside, get you some sound clips, probably put it side by side with the single exit, do a little comparison, and we'll let you know what we think. All right, so we're all done with this TOMEI Catback install. Hope you like the comparison clips between the dual exit we did today and the single exit on our car here. What do you think? Which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. I kind of like the dual exit more personally. I think it's a little louder, a little more aggressive, kind of has that resonance that you like. But you know, let us know. We want to hear from you. Tell me, do you like the dual? Do you like the single? Do you hate both of them? I want to know about it, please. Yeah, so stay tuned. You know, we got a couple more videos coming up on our car, kind of getting the car ready for a winter setup transition here. So stay tuned for that. We got some other videos coming up on the Bug Eye as well as a few other installs. So, you know, subscribe, click like, comment, do all those things I'm supposed to tell you, and we'll see you in the next video.